Iconographic Tracking Creating Visualizations Part 1 by Christina Bowers. Video number 1, Metadata, Pie Chart, and Importing to Atlas TI. In this video, I will be showing you how to organize metadata categories into a Google Sheet. I will then give a quick demonstration of how to make a pie chart using the genre category of my dataset. Note: you can make this pie chart or other charts using any metadata category. I chose to use genre in this tutorial due to the significance of genre to iconographic tracking. Last, I will show you how to import your images into Atlas TI, rename your files in Atlas TI, and add comments to those files. Hi everybody! In this tutorial, I will not be taking you through all 4 research phases of iconographic tracking. Rather, I will focus on genre coding and visualization. To begin this process, I have gathered a sample dataset of various illustrations of the distracted boyfriend meme and entered metadata for each image into this Google Sheets document. Along row 1, these column headers, you can see these are my different categories of metadata that I have been collecting about these images. As you can see, I also have on my Google Drive, I've uploaded the images here. And right now, I just have them named numerically because that's easy for me to match up with this Google Sheet here. As we can see, if we move over, I have the number of the image here. This will change later, but we will get to that in a little bit. Right now, because I have such a small data set, this helps me when I'm looking at the images and then entering this different metadata. Making a pie chart in Google Sheets. In this next clip, I demonstrate how to make a pie chart showing the distribution of genre in an image dataset. We're going to go to Insert Chart. And I want, right here you want to make sure you're in the Setup tab, Chart Type. I'm going to pick this pie chart here. It's part of the suggested, but I could scroll down and find it if it were not pie chart. Okay, I don't want this column. I'm looking for the genre, which is the J column here, so I'm going to change the data range to J1 to J23. And now the label will be genre. Okay, then we can go over here to customize. You can change the colors, the font. I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's more aesthetics. I want the percentages to be on my little pie slices, so I'm going to choose percentage. As you can see, we could do both. I'll keep it at percentage because now we can see percentages in all the slices. And you can title your chart frequency of genre for our title because that's what we're showing in our data set. Close the chart editor here. And I don't want this in just sort of in front of all my data. I'm going to download it. You can choose these download extensions. I'll just do an image file. And I'm actually also going to move this. So here's my data, sheet 1 down here, chart 1. Now I can see it nice and big. Importing data into Atlas TI, and how to code/tag this data according to genre. In this next clip, I will show you how to import your image data into Atlas TI, rename your files in Atlas TI, and add comments to those files. The next step for you would be to download or access this data analysis program called Atlas TI onto your computer, and you can see the URL here, atlasti.com, or you can search it in Google. I will be accessing it through my higher education institution, so I'll go ahead and pull it up here. Alright, so here we go. This is what you're going to see when you open it for the first time. I'm going to go ahead and create a new project just to show you how to upload your image files and how to do everything from step 1. So we're going to click Create New Project here, and I'm going to name it Tutorial Example, just to show you. Click Create, and because I'm using the Citrix viewer, I'm accessing this remotely using my Mac, but we are looking at the Windows version of Atlas TI. So here we are, we have our project open. If you've never seen Atlas before, don't worry too much. Again, you can reference the manuals, but I'm just going to show you very simply what we need to do in terms of our coding. First step, we're going to add documents, and they're going to be files from my computer. So here's DB images. DB means distracted boyfriend. So I have all of them named just with number. I'm just going to highlight all these and upload them. And if you'll notice, once your images upload, they will be named the same file name as how you saved it on your computer. So we are going to want to change those file names, especially in this case because we're looking at mostly remixes of a meme. The image looks very similar, although there are some text and image replacements that we're going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and rename my images. As you can see, I have renamed all my image files, or documents, as they're called in Atlas TI. To rename a file, select the document, right-click, select Rename, and then you can put your name here. I'm going to keep this as DB1 Original Stock Photo. As you can see, I've kept the names of my images here the same. These are the titles that are on my computer, the files on my computer, as well as Google Drive and on my Google Sheet. For fidelity's sake, I wanted to keep those file names the same. Once you have all of your images named in Atlas, you can also add a comment for additional information or a note to yourself about the image. As you can see, I have a comment on my first two images. You can tell both because there's this little yellow box in the corner here, and when I click on both of them, the comment appears in this section here. To add a comment to a document or an image, select the document here, right-click, and then select Edit Comment. This pop-up window will show up. In this box, it looks a lot like Microsoft Word or another word processor. Simply type in your notes or your caption that you want to appear in the comment section. Some researchers use this as a note to themselves or a running log of analyses or observations in their research. Or you can use this space as a caption. That's what I'm doing here. You can choose to put all of the metadata categories or the most important ones to your project in Atlas TI. You simply type in this box whatever you want to be the comment. Then once you're done, X out of this pop-up window. Make sure to click Yes to save it. And now you can see I have a comment on all three of these, and here the comment appears below. Conclusion. I hope you enjoyed this first part of my video series accompanying the written tutorial for data visualization within the Iconographic Tracking Method. Please see the next video for part 2. In this video, I will show you how to use a Google Sheet to upload multiple genre codes, or tags, simultaneously to your Atlas TI project, how to manually code directly onto image files in Atlas TI, and create a more advanced data visualization using this program.